thanks for checking in. First off, I want to apologize. My hair is looking all sorts of crazy today. I didn't put a lot of effort into it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My curls were just not cooperating with me, and I had to film a tutorial, so I was just like, I have not energy for this. So I guess you guys already know the good news because it's in my title, but I got a job at Sephora. I got a job at Sephora. I am so excited. The process took I don't know, 7 weeks. It was a long process. 3 interviews. 3. I got a job at Sephora and I'm so excited. I had my orientation last week. Well, when I post this, it'll probably be like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I had my orientation and it was so great. I just learned so much about Sephora, the history, what they stand for, their values, like everything. Basically like a crash course on Sephora. But I had my first like actual work day on Monday. So I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna be working in the wonderful city of New York and I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I'm a little nervous because I'm the type of person that I don't like to ask for help, but I know it's like, come on, it's like your first day, so you're not gonna know how to do certain things, so I am gonna have to ask. But because my thing is, I feel like when I ask, I'm bothering, because I don't like to be a bother at all. But in order for me to learn, I have to, you know, learn how to ask people, how do I do this? How do I do that? So that's what I'm quite nervous about, and I'm just learning like their lingo and how they do things. I'm not nervous about like dealing with clients because I, you know, talk to you guys on YouTube and people ask me like makeup beauty advice all the time. So I pretty much know what I'm talking about. I think I know a thing or two about makeup, if I shall say so myself. Oh, I have this Kim Kardashian inspired look on my YouTube channel now. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's very good. I shall say so myself. I'll leave the link in the description bar below. But yeah, I'm so happy to start. So my makeup collection is going to be so much bigger. Oh, it's gonna be so big. So I'm gonna have to buy like good storage things. So if you guys have any tips or know of any like storage like drawers or something that I can get that's not going to burn a hole in my pocket, please leave a comment below with a link to like an Amazon page or Walmart page, whatever, because this girl is going to need to store her makeup. Everything that's gonna be on my face has to be something from Sephora, because if a client comes in like, oh, I love your lipstick, oh, your skin looks great, oh, I love your eyes, I can't go like, well, I got this from MAC. No, I have to say, well, this is an Anastasia product, this is a Makeup Forever product. Like, I have to keep up with the trends at Sephora. A lot of my money is probably gonna go to makeup. I have to, like, you know, start saving and stuff, so that's that. And yeah, so let's get into the haul. It's not really huge. There'll be huge ones down the road, so expect a lot of product reviews in the future and hauls, big ones. So this is a MAC, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Sephora haul. It's not so big, but I'm really happy about all my purchases. Some of these things I did buy before and I was just like restocking. Some of them are just, you know, not fun at all. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna start with my MAC stuff. We'll start with the boring things. Some of these things I have used and they're out of their packaging. And some like I haven't used yet, or like I tested it out, but some things I just kept in the box. So no particular reason, I just kept the box. This is my NC35 Studio Finish Concealer. I used to wear NC42. I kind of wanted something a little bit more brightening under my eye. I used this just to highlight my face, so like my forehead, underneath my eye, bridge with my nose and chin. So I wanted something that was a little brighter, so I got the NC35, and so far I am liking it. Then I got lip products. So this one I had before, and for some reason I lost it, got misplaced. A lot of my makeup, guys, a lot of my makeup has gone missing while I was in school. I don't know if I had like a little makeup minion stealer, don't know. I don't know, maybe when I went out they fell out my purse. Could be a number of things, don't know. But I lost like a lot of my limited edition stuff, like my MAC Riri lipstick in some other things that I lost. So this lip pencil is one thing that I did lose, but this is one of my favorite MAC pencils, and this is in Dervish. And I will go ahead and swatch it, and I'll make a big enough swatch so you guys can see the color. But this is MAC's Dervish. It's kind of like a brownish pink kind of. This is a great shade for women of color. I did back to MAC, and I decided to get like a really intense shade, so this might be something I'd be wearing in the summer a lot. And this is MAC's All Fired Up, which is just a very intense reddish pink. And this is a retro matte, and retro mattes I love better than their just regular matte formula. The retro matte has a little bit more movement to it. It has like a little creaminess to it, so your lips aren't completely dry. You could actually move your lips around. So this is All Fired Up, and again I'll swatch it. It's a very, very intense color. This is something that suits anybody. So this is MAC's All Fired Up. And next I wanted a dupe. So you guys know, like from my old videos, I was obsessed, I mean obsessed, with Riri Boy. I don't know if you guys remember but when I did receive it in the mail, it had like a little crack in it. Well, one day I was out with friends and I was just like reapplying my lipstick, and I was talking to a friend and I'm just like ha 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 ha, closing it, putting it in my bag. Well, when I got home and I opened it, there was nothing. There was nothing. It was gone. It fell. It just fell. It fell, and I was so heartbroken. I was so sad. Rest in peace, Riri Boy. Rest in peace. So I was on a hunt, obviously, to find a dupe, something. I don't care if it was glossy, I could make it matte myself. So I was looking for a dupe. Well, found a dupe. And you've probably heard of it already, or probably know about this dupe, but it's Up the Amp, and it's an amplified formula. So it's very creamy, kind of has like a glossy finish to it. But this is it, and it looks exactly like Riri Boy. But the only problem is, it's glossy. But they're very, very pigmented. Like one swipe, you get that true pigmentation. So this is Up the Amp, and I'll show you how like intense it is. Like, just look, one swipe, and you get that color payoff. It's amazing. So what I do to make it matte, all I do is I take like a block powder or translucent powder, and I take it onto like a brush or my finger, and I'll just show you how I do it here. So it's on my finger now, and I just kind of pat it on, and you see how it's just mattifying the lipstick. So now it just looks like a matte lipstick compared to here. It's glossy, but now it's matte. This is one of my go-to tricks for anything that is glossy, but I want just a matte finish, because I love matte lipsticks. But sometimes I love the color so much, but it's not a matte formula. So I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just add a little powder to it. So that is it for my MAC. So now I'll go into Sephora. I got my Makeup Forever HD from my old videos. If you know, I was obsessed with this foundation. This is all I used. But then I went into MAC foundations because I had my discount. So I was like, well, why spend $42 when I could spend like $23? So I kind of just went on like a trial and error with MAC foundations, just to see which ones that I did like. But considering I'm working at Sephora now, oh, it's just so weird to say that. So I had to restock on this, or actually get it again. So I got my Makeup Forever HD 173, and as I was applying this today, because I did film a tutorial, I noticed it's actually dark now. It's a little too like orange, or like a little too yellow, for more orange for me. So yeah, so I may have to just like try another foundation, or try a different color when I start getting into the groove of things at Sephora. Then I picked up a Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in dark brown. So this is the first time I actually tried this, and I have it on today on my brows, and I must say so far I really like it. So I'm sure you all have seen this, but this is how the packaging looks. It's just a very skinny pencil. It has a spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other, and it's retractable. And I like it because it's so thin. And I like this better than my eyebrow pencil. I used to use Spike from MAC, and I stopped using that because after I used it, it just made my eyebrows really oily, and I hated that. I hated it so much. So I went into just like applying my brows with powder, so like matte like brown eyeshadows. That's what I use with like an angled brush. But I was like, I miss using pencils because they're so much quicker. Well, I used this today and I tested it out, I think the day that I got it, and I have to say I really like it. I'm going to do probably like an in-depth review after I've used it a little bit more and all that stuff, but so far so good, guys. Then I'm really excited about this stuff. I can't wait to like collect them all or more. So I get a discount at Anastasia Beverly Hills, and so I was like, okay, like I have to like try like, you know, her products. Plain. So I got the liquid lipsticks, and everyone on YouTube has been raving. I mean raving. I have a guilty pleasure. I don't know if any of you have like Apple TV. I love Apple TV. I should like do like this. The Apple TV should be like part of my favorites. You know what? It probably is gonna be part of my favorites. But I've been on that thing like crazy, and I've been on my YouTube app on my Apple TV, and all I've been watching is Sephora hauls, MAC hauls, just to see. I just love watching hauls because it gives me an idea on what to buy next. So everyone has been raving about these liquid lipsticks, and I'm just like, oh my god, I guess I gotta catch up on the trend. So I decided to pick up three, the three that I like, that really have been catching my eye. So the first one I got is Lovely, and it's just a very nice nudie pink, and I guess I'll swatch it on the other hand. But what these are like they say liquid lipsticks, but what's so special about this is they go on liquidy like a gloss. And as you can see, it's very pigmented. They go on liquidy like a gloss, but then they dry matte, like a matte lipstick. So that is something I really enjoy. And if you want, I could do a swatch video with these three. I think I will at some point. But as you can see, it's wet, so as I go through the video, you'll see how they dry. So that was MAC's Lovely. And if you're dark in complexion, just blending this with a lip liner, you'll be good. The next one is American Doll, which is a very like bright red. Very bright red. So this is American Doll. And I've swatched and I've worn these on my lips already, gotten like a feel of it. And I really like the formula. As for staying power, I have to test that out. I'm not going to tell you I did when I didn't. Just not that girl. My plan is to just like go to work with these things, and like when I do my shifts, see how long they stay. When I go to lunch, do they stay on my lips still? So I'll do all of that pretty soon. So this is American Doll. So as you can see, it's really bright. And the last one I got is Heather's, and this one is probably like my favorite out of the three. It's a darker shade red, but it has a bit of like a brown undertone. And just look at that. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. Yep. Yep. You see that? You see that? My gosh. This is Heather's Girls. Like, look at that color. Oh, I have a boo-boo. I cut myself with my window last night. So pissed. But yeah, this is Heather's, and it just looks so great. So as you can see, like these two have been like drying, and you can see like how it went from this like glossy finish to something, you know, matte. And a lot of the cosmetics companies out there are catching on to this trend of liquid lipsticks going on as a creamy finish and drying up into a matte formula and lasting for hours like they claim. So those things need to be tested out, obviously, by, you know, customers, but that's what they claim, and a lot of them are catching on to the trend, onto the bandwagon. So I can't wait to, you know, start trying other brands with these like liquid lipsticks, because again, I'm a matte lip kind of a girl. I love mattes. I love them. So I can say I love them. Oh, this is not important, but this is part of the matte part of this video. But I just picked up some brush cleanser, and yeah, it's like missing like a big amount. What I just did was like I just put it into a bottle because it's so much easier. I don't like it coming out of this because it just gets pretty messy. So I like just putting it in a spray bottle. It's just so much easier and convenient. But I really like it so far. I used it with my tutorial today as I was going, you know, doing this eye, and it just cleaned my brushes so quick and it dried quick. That's what I was looking for, something that was going to clean my brush, but I wanted it to dry because I don't want to wait for it to dry or have to use another brush. I just want to have it dry so I can, you know, continue what I'm doing. So I actually really am liking the brush cleaner from MAC. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and the good news guys, I'm so excited. I'm literally like jumping on my skin when I found out that I got the job. And it was funny because I found out right after I filmed my Kerry Washington video. Literally right after I finished filming, I just checked my, like, you know, my phone, my email, and I was like, wait, what? So I like went on my computer, and then it was just there, fine print, that I got the job. And I was just like, OMG, I'm a Sephora girl, goddamn. So get ready for all those reviews and hauls, and yeah. So, oh, I can't stop cheesing, this is so embarrassing. Okay, done. I'm done with this video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye. Can a girl calm down though? Wait a minute. Brow whiz. Is my internet like acting crazy? Yes, they do.